Now we talked a lot about leadership, and you just mentioned this. So you read these questions and you prepared?
I like to get ahead.
There you go. Are there any specific qualifications to be a ministry leader in your community?
Yeah, you have to have an MDiv, 10 years experience, a perfect family, and a 45-minute quiet time every day, which we check weekly. So that's... No, I think very simply, we could probably sum it up in the 3 C's, character, competence, and commitment. I think we want to know that people are actually being Jesus-ish and actually living out the ways of Jesus. We want them to be competent in terms of their skills, experiences, spiritual gifts, things like that. And then... and I didn't make up the 3 C's. You've probably heard that before. And then commitment. We just don't want them to show up and the next week we never hear from them again. Like this they say, we want to be a part of this. And I think those 3 C's, if it follows with the other C's, it creates great chemistry for us to be able to connect with them as leaders. And we have a leadership team, and everyone on the leadership team, very big capital C's running down the board for them. So.
I was wondering how you came up with the alliteration, because you don't have an MDiv.
Correct. I'm still working on that.
Correct. There's a class on alliteration and an MDiv. So
I didn't make that up. I don't know where I heard it. So
we actually use the 3 G's.
Yeah, competence, commitment, and character,
gotcha.
Which I think this is my C, the 4th C, create great chemistry for us.
Now,
so
who evaluates the folks who like?
Great question. I'm evaluated by those at the top, and then I sit down with those, and oftentimes our training, and that's fairly informal with our leadership team, but that's we sort of gear that around there. So how do we flesh this out as a leadership team? How can, to say, hey, we need responsible people. Irresponsibility isn't helpful for us in leading what we're doing. And so we need to know you're committed here. It doesn't mean every week for the next 12 years, but and we talk about this with our leadership team, can I ask every one of you to commit between now and May? And then in May, we'll reassess. And if you say, no thanks, no hard feelings either way. Mm-hmm. But from now till May, can I count on you? And they go, yeah, that's great. So, cool.
Are we talking like leadership team people, or are we talking like ministries?
How would you like to define it?
Well, we use the 3 G's.
The 3 G's?
I don't know, I'm not really. I just want to be different. We don't use anything. Sorry. For our leadership team, really, our leadership team is, when we invite someone new on the leadership team, we are assuming that they are already leading in the community. So it's not like we're inviting someone new this spring, and we sat down yesterday and she was like, so what do I need to do? I'm like, not a lot different. She's like uber discipleship person. Like she's discipling like 15 people at once right now. It's insane. She's amazing. I'm like, just keep doing that, and then teach us how to do it too. Like, help us as a church get better at what you do well. And so, in a sense, her qualification is that she's already leading. Mm-hmm. And then the obvious C type things, like she needs to believe in Jesus. That's kind of important. This needs to be your church. Not like just kind of drifting around. So obviously there's the obvious things, but really for us in leadership terms, you need to be already leading to fit in the leadership.
So you can't be getting paid by the well, but you like Calvary's worship, so you're over
there. Exactly.
Don't do that.
And then like I said, we have a lot of people lay leaders leading things that they're passionate about, and so we have a guy came up to me last fall. He's like, I want to start a Bible study on Thursday nights about I want to study Mark. The book of Mark, not a guy named Mark, but the book of Mark. And I'm like, okay, great. And I know this guy, we have a good relationship. I'm like, go for it. Announce it, give me a write-up to put in the bulletin, and let's talk about how it goes. And so the qualification was, I know the guy really well, so it's not like I needed to sit down with him and give him like a character test or anything. Go for it, lead it, let me know how I can help you. So it's really kind of intangible also.
Oh, it's not intangible, it's relational.
It's relational. The end.
By the way, I'm really happy you guys got the dress code.
This wasn't planned.
I didn't know what to wear today, so I figured I'd be like, just get my Steve Jobs gear on.
The Steve Jobs gear.
This is my weekly preaching outfit.
MacBook Air. I have not dared to wear jeans yet because I think people might stroke out. But it's okay. There you go.